Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name's Ben. I'm from one of our two UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews of our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before we get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer two of the most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers, adjust the filters, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our Audi A3 Black Edition, presented in Daytona grey exterior paint. This is of course the 4-door saloon with the 1.5 litre petrol engine, producing 150 brake horsepower, but also capable of achieving up to 64 miles per gallon. That being said, it is Euro 6 compliant too. Not only is this, in my opinion, the best looking Black Edition that Audi offer, but our model comes with the most desirable specification too. The main spec being the Comfort and Sound Pack and the Technology Advanced Pack. The details of those packages will be listed in the description, but we'll still go through the features throughout the video. So the Black Edition gives you darkened exterior enhancements or chrome deletes on some of the exterior panels. So we've got a black front grille, black mirror caps, black window surrounds, not to mention the rear privacy glass, and then my favourite part down here, the gloss black 18-inch 5-arm trapezoid design alloy wheels. Just have a look at this side profile, especially when the sun is out. The exterior paint just looks fantastic. Now we'll have a hop inside. So the darkened theme continues inside. We're greeted first of all by the sequence cloth and leather S Sport seats. So you've got part leather and part cloth, so I really like this combination. It doesn't get too hot in the summer nor too cold in the winter. You've still got that premium leather feel, but it's the most comfy option in my opinion. You've then got the S embroidery on the back. Now the Comfort and Sound Pack adds a heating function to the front two seats, but it doesn't stop there. These are the sport seats, as I've just mentioned, so you've actually got an extendable leg cushion as well as your additional thigh support. So you've got a bit an extra tilt for your thigh if you desire that. And then to complete the Comfort and Sound Pack, you've got the upgraded Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, 13 upgraded speakers to be exact, and then you've got parking sensors, which I'll show you in just a second. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel, flat-bottomed of course, as this is the S version. You've got cruise control tucked away behind there, your paddle shifters just behind for switching it into your manual mode, voice control, hands-free buttons, multimedia buttons, but then the main standout feature behind is the 12-inch Digital Cockpit, part of the Technology Pack. Just to finish that Technology Pack, you've got wireless charging, which is found just down here. And then you've got your upgraded infotainment display in the middle, which I'll show you as well in just a second. Before we get into that, I just want to show you another upgrade, the Panoramic Sunroof with a sunblind. This does open up, and again, I'll show you how that works too. So in the middle, you've got your retractable 8.3-inch infotainment display. It's worth noting that this is larger than the default 7-inch display. And if we have a hop inside, I'll run you through some of these features. So the fact that you can retract the screen gives it that future classic feel. You can press the button here to close or open, but as you turn on the electric straight away, it will pop open for you. So we've got the dials down here to operate the in-car entertainment system. I've included photos of every option and every feature on here, but we'll of course run through it in the video. So car, this will just show you your driver select modes as well as any service intervals or any faults with the car. Yeah, just give that moment to load up. There we go. So our various driving modes, of course, our dynamic sporty mode and then efficiency as well for achieving those higher miles per gallon. And then on the left hand side, your additional vehicle settings, servicing, checks, etc. Down here, so down to our multimedia, we can adjust the sound settings. This is really helpful for our upgraded Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, bass, treble, sub, etc. Radio, so FM, AM and DAB radio built in. Media, so we've got different functions here. Again, if we shift over to the left, we can see our different options. So we've actually got an MP3 and CD player as part of our Technology Advanced pack. But then we've got aux input, USB input, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, so you've got internet connection too. And then you can also use Bluetooth to connect up your phone book. So as I mentioned before, you've got your hands-free buttons on your steering wheel, but this will just connect up your contacts. You can make calls and take calls, view your recent calls, so you can keep your phone tucked away, perhaps in the wireless charging pad. Then to go one further with the upgraded screen, you've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. So that's found on the Audi smartphone. You might have already seen from the advert photos, we've connected up a phone to display Apple CarPlay, but don't worry, you've still got your original Bluetooth and navigation features. So satellite navigation is built in here. Just switch to our map. With the upgraded screen, you've got 3D maps as well as voice and traffic information alerts. Then we can see our points of interest dotted around the map too. So if we put the car into reverse, we'll see our reversing and, well, our front and rear parking sensors, as I mentioned earlier. And then down below, a really smart and simple center console. We've got dual zone climate controls in the middle. Here's our intensity, but then we can have different temperatures for the left and right hand side. You've then got your seat heating for the front two passengers. A couple of cup holders. I've left your lock and wheel nut just down there for your convenience. And then your automatic, well, I should say semi-automatic gearbox. And then your dials, as I've mentioned earlier. Under the armrest, your wireless charging pad, as I pointed out earlier, but then your two USB charging and aux inputs too. To operate the sunroof, we can press this button once. That will open up, it will give us a netting too. And then one hard press back towards the nose will close it. We've actually got separate functions, so if you push up, that will just give you a slight tilt. It won't slide it backwards, just let some air in. And then we can close the sunblind manually. So one of the main attractions, the Digital Cockpit. So we can cycle through our various options using the buttons on the steering wheel here. Let's start with the main one, the satellite navigation. And you can increase the view by pressing the view button here. And as we tab across, we can see our phone book, our multimedia, and then some additional driver settings. Of course, I think most people will keep it on the satellite navigation. So this is really cool. You can close the screen but still have your sat nav down here. Again, just reinforcing that future classic feel. So let's turn off the electrics and have a look at the rest of the car. Of course, we've got the exact same seat upholstery back here, the sequence cloth and leather. Plenty of room in the saloon. We've got the floor mats, the original Audi floor mats dotted all around. Moving round to the rear, our privacy glass extends all the way back, and then we can open the boot by pressing that button once, and that will open up for us. We've got loads of room in the back of the saloon. And if we open this area here, we've actually got a false floor area too. So this can be used as your extended storage, but you've got your inflation kit, your first aid kit, netting, toolkit, etc. down here too. You can retract, well, fold down these rear set of seats by pressing this lever down here. Of course, you can do the exact same on the other side, and that will just give you a little bit more room if you need it. So, if you're interested in buying the Audi A3 Saloon, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options intrigue you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, the Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries, or maybe some details of your part exchange you'd like to send over, then please feel free to message us on those platforms too. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.